Okay, welcome to the video. Whew. Did this get some lighting going on here? Whoa. Oof. Harshness. Do we need a bit of lighting here? We need to put on a little bit of a hat. How's that look? It's on the cat brought in. Let's put on a bit of a hat. Let's try and get a bit of... Here we go. Set the tone. We want to talk today about Chinese carbon bikes. Let's get that youthful glow going on. Oh. All right. So Chinese carbon. All right. This is a Trek fork Chinese carbon made in China, and works good. You know, Trek makes them. They have some good factories there in China. They make their work from. Then they ship it to Taiwan, etc., or USA for painting. And so yeah, I've basically got some forks here. This is Trek. I've got a Lapierre fork. This one here has got a carbon ring on it. It's been worn out, so it's really dangerous to use. You know, this is an Eastern fork. This is made by Eastern. All right, so made in China. Made in China. China. Specialized S-Works. Made in China. And people say, oh, this must be fake stuff. No, this is a real Chinese product. Colnago. Made in China. China. And I like Chinese products. This phone. Samsung's made in China, isn't it? Let's have a look. Let's put this back a bit. And let's try and get this going on. Oof. Looking staunch, durianrider. This is a Trek Domano fork. Good tire clearance, direct mount brake. Made in China. Carbon steerer. So I do spend a lot of time. This is personal interest for me. I sell Chinese carbon bikes. My brand is Pragma. Another carbon fork. Trek. China. All right. So what I do notice is I'm looking for, I'm just looking at forks. I've got sent samples from various Chinese manufacturers over the years. I do have a huge social media influence, so brands are paying attention to that, and they're sending me stuff. And a lot of stuff I don't put on YouTube because I'm like, this stuff don't look good at all. This stuff don't look good at all. This is another Chinese fork, Trek one. So where we're going in this video, interesting design, that one. Where we're going in this video, we are going in this video that not all Chinese carbon I would recommend. This here as well, this has got that's the ring of death, you know. Why does the ring of death happen? This is a Lapierre fork, comes on an expensive bike, it's made by Eastern. You know, this one's okay because it's got a bit of a thicker core, so the chances of the ring of death failing, you know, it's going to be a bit longer. But what I'll do with this fork is I'll cut it here, and that can be reused in a smaller frame with no issues. But if you keep riding on that, you know what I mean? It's like, well, it's a bit of a fatigue point, isn't it? So, moral of the story, if people are like, oh, just go and buy a bike off AliExpress or Alibaba or eBay, and people say, what do you think of this brand from eBay or Alibaba? And I'm like, well, I ain't ever used it. I ain't inspected their frames. I don't know many people who have. It looks like a new design. Is it proven? It might be totally fine. And you might get it for, I don't know, how much can you get a carbon bike for these days? How much can you get a carbon bike for AliExpress? I don't know, 3, 4, 5, 6, $800 plus the shipping, including shipping and the taxes and stuff like that. So it depends. Often you'll see a cheap frame for maybe 300 or 400 or 500 bucks. You know, wow, I'm going to get that. And then it's shipping, and then it's customs tax, and then it's painting, and then it's like whatever else is going to come on top of that. And then how is the quality going to be? You know what I mean? So I look for deals. You know, I don't like spending more on stuff than I have to. Like some people will pay $100 for a hat. I'm like, man, you just give me the hat. You know, I'll wear that. $5, whatever. Because if a hat fails on you, it ain't gonna be a safety issue. So my issue with Chinese carbon stuff, any carbon stuff, is it safe? You know. So if you do want the best Chinese carbon deal out there, go to durianrider.com and get one of my frames. You know, there's plenty of copies out there, but if you want authentic, authentic product out there, authentic Pragma product, you can buy copies of AliExpress for same price, maybe more. I don't think you can get them cheaper. You can get copies, but are they going to be okay? You know, why would you risk your neck from a carbon fork snapping because inside it wasn't laid up properly, and then you're a bigger rider, and then you hit a big bump one day, and then bang, that fork just goes pop. Or you hit a decent sized pothole, which an average carbon fork can handle, and then this cheap fork you bought of AliExpress because you want to save $50 or whatever, it fails on you because you bought from a brand that wasn't proven, or a design, or you bought from a proven brand, but the design wasn't proven. Look at all the Specialized recall forks. Specialized is a proven brand, but that design that had the recall wasn't proven. So for me, I want proven brand and I want proven design, all right? And I don't care about anything else. I'm like, what's that? How's that going to be down the track? That's why people say, Harley, sell me a road disc fork that weighs 300 grams. I'm like, nah, man. That doesn't make sense to me. Brands are doing that. Specialized, Cannondale, they're doing these super lightweight carbon road forks, Factor, etc. And they may be totally fine, but I am seeing failures online. That could be for many reasons, but I've seen failure of Cervelo, failure of BMC, failure of the Cannondale, failure of the Specialized carbon lightweight road forks, from people grabbing the brakes, all of a sudden it just snapped. Envy just snaps, that ain't fun. So it doesn't matter how much your price tag is as well. So for me, I'm like, proven designs and proven product, proven brands, simple as that. So that's what when you're buying a Chinese carbon bike from me, that's what you're buying. You're buying a proven design. The latest Trek isn't proven design. I won't just pick on Trek. I'll pick on any brand. It could be my brand. If it's a 2021 model bike, it's just been released. Who's ridden it? Who's raced it? How many Ks has it lugged up? How many thousands of people have used it yet? It's unproven. Just like the Mac keyboard, all right? They released this new butterfly keyboard, whatever it was, butterfly clip, and people getting their crumbs. It just doesn't even work properly. You know what I mean? So it's like, what's the point of that? I don't want the latest. I want the greatest. So if you want the greatest Chinese carbon bike, title this video, which carbon brands can you trust? It's which models can you trust? And from which brands? Like there's some bikes out there I wouldn't ride, man. I wouldn't want my enemies to ride them either. And there's some muppet out there, some violent criminal who always does videos and still a violent criminal, convicted violent criminal, not just me making up stories, convicted violent criminal. And if you Google mine up, his website will come up eventually. And those dudes are convicted violent criminal. Looks like a total psycho. And he's always talking some shit about me, just trying to get some clout or whatever. I didn't know what this guy's case is. And anyway. So you have people out there saying, durianrider should rip people off. And it's like, mate, your posts are dangerous. What if someone goes and buys a carbon bike from Unproven or whatever and snaps their neck? You're not going to care. Because all you'll care about is making another bad post about durianrider, because you're just obsessed fanboy or whatever. So it's crazy. So if you're going to take advice from people, actually give a fuck about. You're not convicted violent criminals who's got a sledging against anyone and everyone because they hate the world or whatever. It's crazy. Here we go. So this person's bought a Pioneer Power. Let's get some questions this live stream. I don't ever hate anyone. All these haters out there. Actually, I don't have many haters. I have like 2 or 3 haters. I don't hate them either. I just think I'm just like, why me? What's the durianrider appeal? So this person has a Pioneer Power Meter. Why would you buy a Pioneer Power Meter? Why wouldn't you buy a Stages Power Meter? I'm not saying Pioneer's bad, but why wouldn't you buy something that's proven? Stages, for me, is a proven product. Like, if I had to go buy a new power meter, I'm going to go and get a Stages. I'm not going to buy. People say, "What do you think of this one? What do you think of that one?" I'm like, it's not really proven. Stages are proven. If a Stages dies on me, I know how to dry it out and fix it up and get it going again. Pioneer dies on me, I'm like, I wouldn't have a clue where to start. SRM, got to send it back to wherever it comes from. So for me, I love Stages, man. Stages for the win. So if you want the best advice, if you want to save yourself thousands and thousands of dollars on your next bike purchase, get a custom frame from me. Go to durianrider.com. If you want to save thousands and thousands of dollars in cycling and fitness, get my ebooks, man. They're constantly updated. All right, get my ebooks on my website. I've only have 2 ebooks at the moment. If you want to save thousands of dollars, I don't know why people want to make life so hard, wasting money, when you can just go to my Durianrider's Lean Body Bible ebook on durianrider.com and get that. Get a shopping list in there. And then you have to worry about dealing with faffy product. All right? Simple as that. Any opinions on power meters from China? Are they overpriced? I don't know. They're not proven. You know what I mean? Dude and dudettes, save your money, man. Save your money and just get something that's proven. Right? Get something that's proven. I ordered a bike from Alibaba and then bottled and cancelled it. Thank God. What? I don't even understand what that means. Carbon comes down to the person late on the day. Simple as that. No, it doesn't, man. No, it doesn't. It doesn't. Simple. No way. Like, I mean, that's a small factor. The biggest factor is proven brand, buying from a proven OEM factory in China, which they all do now, and a proven design, something that works. It's like when you're baking a vegan cake, you do that, do it. It's not, oh, will this cake actually turn out? Yes, it will, because this is ingredients, this is how we do it. We've done it thousands of times before, over years and years and years. Not thousands of times in a 6-month period, get the stock out and launch it. Thousands and thousands of my frames have been sold by our various other brands, not just me, and no hassles, okay? It's proven. So there you go. Is a cheap carbon road bike from Anaconda safe? I don't know. I don't know that bike. I haven't ridden it. I haven't inspected it. I'd assume it's going to be passing some sort of tests if it's from Anaconda, but I don't know. Now, I'm not saying don't ride it. I'm just saying, I'm giving you a very vague answer here, aren't I? I would assume it would be okay. If it's from Anaconda Sports Store, I would assume it's okay. But then again, look at the recalls we have, the Cervelo, Specialized, Cannondale, Check, etc. So for me, I want proven. All right, here we go. All right, Stella Vegan. What? I bought an AliExpress carbon mountain bike frame. What are your thoughts? BXT, like, I don't want to, sorry. The reason why I don't mention these brands is because it would be unfair. A lot of these brands have sent me product for free or super, super cheap. Just pay for shipping. And it's arrived, and I'm like, there's no way I'd sell that. There's no way I'd put my name to that. No way. And I don't put it on YouTube. I don't want to destroy someone's brand because that's not what I'm about. Because I wouldn't like it if I was a bike brand and release a new product and it's dodgy or looks or whatever, doesn't make the cut in terms of people's opinion. And then the next Gen 2, I was better, but by then Gen 1 had just destroyed the reputation. So I'm not about that. I'm about being fair. And so companies send me product all the time, and Natasha, and it doesn't get put on social media because this stuff's dodgy, but I don't want to destroy or be unfair to someone. So I've given feedback. I say, look, you shouldn't put this out there. You shouldn't put this out there. And some of them are like, thank you very much, Some are like, oh, the engineer said it's okay. And I'm like, dude, what are you thinking, man? What are you thinking, So yeah, it's, yeah. Was it down at Brighton Beach today? No, I didn't go down to Brighton Beach. Oh, we have a super chat. Thank you very much. Mig Tao. Not keen on buying secondhand. I don't know. Don't buy secondhand bikes unless you know what you're looking for, Do I have indentations on my Pinarello F8 seat? No, I don't. I don't have any indentations on that. Why is that? I'm not sure. What do you mean? Maybe you could send a post on your Instagram story and tag me. Indentation F8 seat post. Let me know. Tyler Hamilton interview. Yeah, thanks for reminding. I've got to get back to that. How much on my bike? I don't sell bikes. I sell frames. If you want a whole bike, I'd recommend get a Trekker Monda ALR. They're proven. A disc brake, no. I'd recommend rim brake. Aluminium versus carbon frames. For me, for durability, I like carbon, but a proven carbon frame design. All right. I prefer carbon because it just goes forever and ever and ever and ever and ever in terms of frame and fork. As long as you look after it, you check the steerer for bearing wear. These things don't break down. They're gonna last forever. you know. Again, if you're jumping off gutters and smashing through single track and hitting parked cars because you're a bike messenger, then no, it's not going to last forever. But if you're just road riding on smooth roads, you're checking for bearing wear, and you'd use torque wrenches, in my opinion, one of my experiences, carbon lasts forever. They just, it just lasts forever. Forks and frames, until you crash it and snap it. Like today, I was on Norton Summit, and there was a young lad there. He got, I just came down the hill, and he'd crashed in front of me. I didn't see it, but I got there. He was just sort of dusting himself off, and his bike, the chain was hanging off. I said, "You right, mate?" He goes, "Yeah, I'm all right." And then I looked at him, and he had dust on the side of his helmet. So this guy's hit his head. So I didn't ask again if you're right. I stopped, parked my bike, checked for oncoming traffic, and said, I said, "Hey man, you right?" And he goes, "Yeah." And I said, "What day is it?" Because I said, "Easter Sunday." I said, "Hey, just take your helmet off for a minute. I want to have a look at it." And didn't have any cracks on there, but he'd hit the back of his head. And I said, "Did you hit your head?" He goes, "I don't think so." He wasn't too sure, which is common. You crash and adrenaline's rushing, you're all like, frazzled and pissed off or scared, whatever, frustrated, angry, scared, whatever. And so, his was a specialized Venge that was cracked through the top tubes, not in part, but it was like, and so he rang his parents to give him a lift, and I helped him, fix his flat rear tire and straighten stuff up. And I said, "You could probably ride down the bottom of the hill, you'd be safe, the bike will be all right." But it's an example of like, take it easy out there, gang, because you can, and always wear your helmet and wear gloves. Was he wearing gloves? I can't remember, but always wear gloves. Always wear gloves, I want to buy a Trek in the bike shop, but that isn't letting people in at the moment. They're just selling. So would you buy the bike without going to the shop? Wow. Jesus, it is crazy, isn't it? That what's going on with this corona. Like the bike shops around here are business as usual. Like I don't understand. There's different rules for different parts of the world. I do understand, but I don't understand. I don't want to understand. I think it's crazy. All these jobs lost and everything for this, like crazy. More people die from heart disease every day around the world, than anything else that's going on in terms of corona, in my opinion. I would talk to the bike shop and say, like, I want to get a bike. What's the deal? Just communicate with the bike shop. And if they don't communicate, then it's probably not a good shot to go with. I'm 18. Is it too late to make it? I have a Cannondale Super 6. I'm not sure what your question is. Too late to make it. If you want to be a big hitter, you want to make it, you got to take it. All right? If you want to make it, you got to take it. In many ways. Use your imagination. What do you think about being outside once a day? I don't know, man. Like, I feel for people. I mean, if that's all you can do, that's all you can do. But here in Adelaide, Australia, I saw on Strava, someone sent me a link the other day. One of the local lads here did a 350k ride, during Corona lockdown. So good on you. Like, make the most of the quiet roads. For me, I'm loving these quiet roads. I love it. I love going out training. Went out training twice yesterday, riding around. It's good. I'm interested in the new Pragma Aero bike frame. I do have a Pragma Aero bike frame. It's called the Pragma Power. Will it be released to the public? I'm not sure. Let me ride it more this week. So far, so good. It feels really stiff. It's like an aggressive bike. It ain't really a comfort bike compared to the Glycogen and the Mawson. You feel the bumps. It's more of a crit bike, a race bike for critting, and just, all people like Aero. But I want to ride it first. I know the bike's proven design. Many other brands use it. I know it's a safe brand. So not a safe brand, a factory that's safe, good product, ISO 4210 approved, etc. But I want to make sure that it actually rides good. So there's no human element in making carbon bike. There is, for sure. There is, but when you think of how many layers of carbon are in this thing, you can't really bung it up too much. What it is it's like the quality of the carbon, the quality of the glue, and the quality of the staff. So that's why you want to buy a bike from a proven factory, a proven design. Because if it's a proven factory, you've got proven staff, trained staff, proven design, meaning it's hard to faff up. So you're right. There is a human element, but that's like small on the scale. All right. Yeah. design element and brand element's the biggest one. Is it safe? Is it proven? So yeah. Finish writing the Mercs in the background. So yeah, I agree. Spin for the win and hot sauce. What to eat before a ride? Carbohydrate. For me, I like fruit and sugar water. I bring 100 grams of sugar per hour on the bike. For some people, like I know Natasha, she likes having some rice or some jam toast. She likes that. So yeah, it depends on or smoothies. Smoothies are good. Depends. I like fruit. Some people prefer white rice. Some people prefer oatmeal porridge with sugar all over it. Try it out what you like, and then go with that. Sugar, starch, or fruits for breakfast. Try that. See what you prefer. I prefer fruit with sugar on top. Cheers from Russia, spreading the TTFU message as hard as I can. Thank you, very, very good. Good for you, good for everyone around you. Like, if you spread my message, it's not even really my message, is it? It's like human body runs on carbs. Vegan makes sense. Riding bikes is good for the environment. Being nice to people, treating people how you want to be treated. All this stuff. This isn't my philosophy. This is just life philosophy. If you're teaching, promoting, and being that, it's a win for you. It's a win for you because you meet more cool people on the same page as you. Even in this comment section, this is a community here, so it's like, yeah, you benefit a lot from hearing me rant and ramble and promoting that, teaching out to other people, because you just spread it around, man. Like, you spread it around, like it's crazy, man. The people out there who want to try and take me down, and it's like, well, you suffer. It's gonna be less cyclists, less vegan, less good people, because it's just like there's less community then. I don't know, some people out there fucking damaged as fuck. What do you think of new Giant TCR 21? I think it's a great company. Giant makes some good product, but it's an unproven design. Unproven. Like, it's not. It's unproven. It's unproven. I'd like to see it. Thousands of people ride it first before I was like, really like, yeah, this is good. That's just me now. If you asked me this question 2 years ago, my answer would be totally different. Even a year ago, I'd tell you, yeah, Giant TCR would be great. Giant make good product, and they do. But is the bike proven in terms of safety and performance? Yeah, it's past QC, it's past the development. Yeah. But how's it going in the real world? How many thousands of Ks is it logged up in the real world? And it's different in the real world, in my opinion, versus in a lab. That's the lab stuff's important, the testing for sure, but real world, different story. Because look at all the product that passes in the lab from all these big brands, but it fails in real world durability tests, fails in ride quality, etc. Now, sure, the TCR rides nicely. I'm just putting out there that I'm being devil's advocate. Devil's advocate. I think the TCR could have been better if they did direct mount brakes and a 27.2 seat post. Why aren't we doing that? Why are we doing this ISP stuff in 2020 still? I had an ISP. I still do have it on one other bike. And it's great. If you never change your seat height or someone else to ride your bike, that's fine. If you just set and forget, I love that. But I had an issue with my TCR seat clamp cutting into my seat tube, and Giant Australia like, nah, mate, too bad. Too bad. And luckily, my local my local Giant store, who I bought the bike from, went to bat for me and said, hey, look, this is Harley's sold thousands of Giants all around the world for the last 5 years. Like, can we hook him up with a warranty frame? Just, whatever. Or whatever they said. And I appreciate that. Grateful for that. And then I got my warranty frame, but I just sold them. I'm done. I'm I'm out. Dealing with, ISP proprietary stuff. It's just like, it was a great bike. I loved it when it was going. Fantastic handling bike. Really, really awesome. I'm just a person, when something starts to fail on me or flake on me or flounder on me, I'll lose love for the product or for the brand or whatever pretty quick. Fall out of love quick. First world problems. All first world problems. And yeah, so that's what's led me to design my own stuff. Not even design my own stuff, select my own stuff, and from catalogs in China, and go, wow, this stuff actually good. That 27.2 seat post, your seat post fails, no worries. Pull it out. If it's alloy chuck in the recycling bin, let's put it in 27.2, good to go. Now, if my TCR had a 27.2 post, I'd still be riding it because I had the proprietary stuff, and then it was like you could probably fix a carbon, it might be all right. A carbon seat post isn't something you want failing, all right? If it was the bottom bracket area, cracks around there, keep riding that. If it's on the cracked on the chainstay, I'll keep riding that. You know, little ones, it's okay. You know, top tube split, yeah, I'll keep riding it. But the seat mass, if that fails, that ain't gonna be good, all right? That ain't gonna be good. So yeah, so people ask me about what's the best Chinese brand. Man, like, just get one of my bikes because it'll change over time. What's the best brand? What's the like? There's only a few manufacturers in China who are making the bikes, and then they're sort of dealing it, and they're a wholesaler, and it's just this like, you know, it's just this carbon trade. It's very, very interesting, and it's very, very secret and hidden. And I can't really talk about it too much because part of my contract with these factories I buy off is I keep my mouth shut to a relative degree. Otherwise, the people who buy a lot more bikes than I do say, "Hey, that durianrider guy on social media, big mouth, get him out of this sales shit, get him off of here." You know, and so that's what I understand. I'm not trying to cut in anyone's lunch here in the bike industry. I'm just trying to provide. I'm being a broker provider for high-end carbon custom painted carbon bikes that work and proven for the people out there who just want a bike that's just no faff. You know, I'm that person. You can talk with me, and we can talk about paint jobs and sizing and whether or not you actually even need a new bike. You know, a lot of people I say you don't even need a new bike. So you don't get that level of customer service if you're dealing with AliExpress or Alibaba, or maybe even your local bike shop. You know what I mean? They're not really going to say, "Hey, no, look, you don't need a new bike." They'll be like, "What do you want?" Because they have to, because they've got to sell something, because they're in a business, and it's like got to pay the rent and the staff and the insurance and all that stuff, you know. So I hope people respect that and see through the trolls and the haters that are trying to like badmouth me or whatever, doing like this, doing like that. The convicted criminals out there, trying to badmouth me. It's like, mate, clean up your own criminal record before you're trying to sledge someone else. But yeah. Anyway. Am I selling durian? Yeah, a lot of Chinese companies claim to be factories, but exactly, man, exactly. A lot of these brands out there claim to be factories, but all they are is a middleman from the factory in Xiamen or wherever, Wuxin or Shenzhen or Wuhan, who makes factories, and they sell to these factories that aren't factories, they're just distributors. And these people say, we're a factory, blah, 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 blah. But all they're doing is they're buying their frames and then they're selling it to you and AliExpress as being a markup. All right. So what I'm doing is going direct to these places and getting it sourced there. So that way, that's why my price is so competitive at a high-end quality product. You know. So yeah. Harley, give me the mouth shut. Good luck with that. Do you know about e-bikes? My partner wants to get one and train with me, but he's confident to get normal bikes, so not confident. Get a demo e-bike. Get a demo e-bike, and then try it out. Like get an e-bike to try, and you'll know. David Icke, London Real interview. That London Real guy, he goes for the clickbait, you know, which is we all do on YouTube. We all love a bit of clickbait. So yeah. Aeroframe, I'll let you know this week if it's going to be coming out. I've got a bit of sunny weather coming up, so I'll be doing some test riding in my exercise, Corona style. I'll let you know. Do I sell a complete bike? Not just to sell a complete bike. Why is that? One, I want people to choose what parts they want. You know, maybe you've got a group set at home. You don't need buy another one. I want you to use the products you already got or that are out there. Yeah. Also, I think that in terms of a complete bike, I, I don't like the idea because I want people to be able to choose what crank length. Maybe you run 165 cranks, and my bike comes with 175. Now you got cranks that you got to deal with. All right, so I treat my customers how I want to be treated. So I don't sell you a complete bike. You know, even though I do sell complete bikes to some of my friends locally who have a list and do that. But otherwise, you're probably gonna get a better deal if you've got a group set land at home. Okay. How much does a set of good Chinese carbon wheels cost? I wouldn't even recommend the Chinese carbon wheels compared to something like Spinachy Z-Lights. If you want Chinese carbon wheels, okay, go to Yolio, Yishan, or Fast Sport. Those three. Yishin.com, Fast Sport, Yolio. They source some good Chinese carbon rims. Gravel ride vlogs coming. Thoughts on Oakley sunglasses, overpriced. I do have them. And for what they charge, it's pretty amazing markup, isn't it? Pretty amazing markup. So let's do a few more questions, and I'm going to wrap this up and get some more carbs into me. I'm just scrolling through the comments here, which ones I haven't answered. Bianchi. What failing products have Giant made? I don't recall there being recalls of Giant. You could go to the website, type in Giant recall. I don't recall that. That's a great question. They've got a really good track record, really, really good track record, Giant have. Probably the best track record, is it? Maybe. So when I say the TCR 2020 isn't proven, I'm not saying it's going to fail. I'm just saying that it's not proven, which is, it's not proven. So that's what I'm saying. If that makes sense. It's not a proven design. The old one was the 2013. Then again, it had the seat clamp issue. So, but the one that we've just had out recently, I haven't seen any problems with that. I've seen paint cracks around the BB, but that's not a safety issue. It's not even going to open up even more. It's just going to be a paint crack. It's going to be a paint crack. How do I get a fruit lunch at school? Bring it to school. Yeah, I've never seen so many cyclists here in the UK at the moment. Quiet roads and sunshine. Awesome. Yeah, man, school, fruit lunch, dude. Bring it to school, man. Don't wait for school to provide for you. You provide for yourself, man. What do I eat, drink for recovery? Sugar, man. Sugar. What do I drink after sex? Sugar after a run. Sugar after a ride. Sugar after study. Sugar after working. Sugar. Sugar with fruit. Sugar with rice. White rice. That's recovery, man. Sugar. You're about partitioning the muscles back with glycogen again. Sugar. And that comes from sugar or white rice, pasta, corn, potatoes, sweet fruits. You need those carbohydrates. Get a copy of my book, Carb the F Up, durianrider.com. It's all in there. All in there. What do I eat after a ride? Same. Sugar. During, before, and after. Do I recommend disc or rim brakes for Finland? Ooh, I would, if I lived in Finland and it was really like wet and muddy and cold and snowing, I'd run discs. I'd run cable discs because I just find they're more adjustable. So yeah. What do I do with banana peel on a ride? Fling it. I just fling that banana peel. All right, fling it, man. It's organic. Don't panic. It's organic. Don't panic. But yeah. Yeah, QC, quality control, quality control is very important. But what's most important for me is quality control and real world proof, proven in the real world. Because look at all the forks and the frames that passed quality control, the big brands, Specialized, Trek, Merida, etc. And they didn't pass real world tests. Hello, Duran from Dove Canyon, California. Longtime fan. Keep going strong. Thank you very much. Humans are so easy to manipulate. Yes, they are. All right. Yeah. What's the best frame out there? Best frame out there is probably the one you ride now that you like. Let's say you had to buy a new frame today. The best frame out there, if you're into a road racing, I would say it's my frame, the Pragma Glycogen. BSA bottom bracket, threaded, 27.2 seat post, standards tapered fork. Just easy, no faff. Now, some of my customers, friends, people have bought my bike, but they went the BB30 option because they want it super, super light as possible. And they know how to deal with BB30. Maybe they've got a Hambini little bod BB, and that's fantastic. But I recommend otherwise BSA because it's just eating out, easy to change cups and no faff. No faff. And so yeah, I'd say the Pragma Glycogen all round, it's comfortable, it's light, it's stiff, it's not too light, it's going to snap in a crash so easily, and custom painted. Why would I go anything else if I had to buy a brand new frame today? Why anything else? Now, I'm not saying that you couldn't get a better deal on Facebook Marketplace for a secondhand TCR that's mint condition, no crashes. So yeah, but in terms of brand new frame, for sure. All right, this what's the fit like in your frames for bottom back? I don't understand what that means. The fit. Okay, I have a Chinese F10. All the Pinarellos are made in China, the carbon ones. So do you mean a copy Pinarello, or do you mean a genuine Chinese-made Pinarello that's sold from Pinarello dealers, or is it the Chinese copy? I don't recommend the copy Chinese Pinarello frames because it's like they might be good. Like which factory they come from? There's too much guessing there. If you want a Pinarello, get a Pinarello. I have one. I just wouldn't buy one. The prices they sell the frame for, man, it's pretty funny. Pretty funny. All right. Good question here. Harley, I'm a 5'4" girl. I struggle to find any decent secondhand bikes. I think I'm not just part of the market and we'll have to buy a new. No, I could definitely find you. If you live in Adelaide, I can find you a bike. 5'4". That's petite, but it's definitely bikes out there. But you don't live in Adelaide, so it's pretty hard for me to help you. Unless you join my coaching group, and then you can tell me what town you're from, and I can do a bit of homework for you and look around. So go to durianrider.com, join the coaching group, and then I can look on Facebook Marketplace for you and have a sniff around, tell you what you should get, what to look at. So yeah. All right, one more question. One more question. Scrolling through here. Sexy boy. What a good looking rooster. Good morning from Leeds, England. Here we go. It's okay, here we go. Oh no, I didn't answer that one, but it's a bit more. It's about the Pioneer power meter goes flat after a week. I would take the cap off and let it dry out. Ride it in the dry air for a few days with no cap on there. Take the seal out, let it dry out more. Lean as F following high sugar banana diets. Yeah. Good morning from Portugal. We are all over the world here today. What's up, bro? Hey, Harley. So yeah, that's the deal. That's the deal. If we have one more question we haven't done before. Here we go. Maximum spend for secondhand SRAM group set. What would your maximum in terms of condition? What's the value? Depends where you live. In Australia, a SRAM Red 10-speed Gen 1 group set, it's not worth for me more than $300. $300 in good condition. Brand new, probably gonna be like $500 Aussie. So that's US, pretty cheap. But yeah, people want certain what they want for it, but man, secondhand stuff just not selling right now because of Corona. So the market's just it's just not worth anything, even though it's good stuff. So I would say between, for mint condition, under $500 for a group set, more like $300 US for a group set or Aussie. For SRAM Red 10-speed Gen 1 or 2, 11-speed, maybe $500 US around that. So yeah, Is a pragmaglycogen solid mount? Remember, I'm not sure what solid mount is. This it's single mount. It's not direct mount. Is it possible to be an effective sprinter while using? Why not? Look up the cadence at 50-11 with a 25mm tire. The cadence and speed. That's probably like 66 km out. Can you sprint at 60 or 70 km out, 110 cadence on the flat in a crit? Not many people in the world can. That's pretty decent. So yeah, for sure, man. Last question. Have you tried T47 yet? No, I haven't. I haven't tried T47 yet. I like BSA because one, you can get heaps of cheap Shimano SRAM BBs from all around the world, just spread it in, no worries. T47 is like, yeah, sounds like an okay option though, but BSA is just so easy for me to deal with. Any different disadvantages from braze-on clamp front derailleurs? The braze-on ones with carbon, rivets can pop out, but then you can put them back in. So there's no good disadvantages or advantages there, I've been watching since 2011. I've been 100% vegan since 2011. Almost always low fat. Thank you sincerely. Thank you very much. Good to hear. I have a Quark GXP. Will this fit your frame? For sure. GXP will fit. GXP will fit, my friends. No worries. No worries. What cassette size do you recommend? Whatever you need for your cadence on your climbs, where you are. So yeah. Any cadence. Purple paint and mine is good. Cassette size. So for me in Adelaide, I recommend a 28 for me, 32 for some of the steeper stuff. So yeah, it does the job. Thank you for your videos. You're amazing. What Chinese carbon wheels do you have? Road cycling. We answered that one. Did I ever used to be a pro rider? I raced with a amateur team in Belgium there. Pro rider. My definition of a pro rider, often people think they're pro or say they're pro. My definition of a pro is you're earning probably at least 50,000 euros a year, and that's your sole income. Your parents don't pay for you. You don't live at home. Like you're fully funded from cycling, and that could be from YouTube cycling. It could be from, doing Zwift stuff. It could be from racing on the road and stuff like that, mountain bike. So yeah, so I guess I am a professional cyclist in that I do make money from cycling, but not from bicycle racing as such. But was I ever like a pro in the Tour de France? No, not at all. Not even close. Not even close. I did race with some Tour de France races, but different level there at all. If I purchased a frame and supply the parts, you're able to build it. If you live in Adelaide, I could help you out for sure. I love building bikes. So yeah, my GT mountain bike just cracked. Are you familiar with the channel called China Cycling? Oh yeah, that's Joe. I did a podcast with Joe a few weeks back. Just type in durianrider podcast, China Cycling, to listen to that. Joe's a good kid, living in China, and he's doing stuff with WindSpace. Yeah, and WindSpace have a good product as well. So there's a lot of options out there. Yeah. All right, one more question. Do you plan on coming to America? I've been to America many times. Haven't been there back for about, last time I was there was 2016. But yeah, I'd like to go back there again. Bring Natasha over there to show her the Big Apple and Plastic LA, etc. LA's actually got some good riding around there. I like LA. LA's like Adelaide in terms of like the hills and the beach and stuff like that. Just more nature in Adelaide. But I'd definitely like LA. It's an interesting place. I think everyone should go to LA, see how fake most people in LA really are. It's very interesting. But yeah, it's has some really good food there, some great rides there, and there is some good, honest, down to earth people there. But you have to sift through all the fakey makeys. Anyway, that's the video. Hopefully you learned a bit of stuff from that, and that's what you hear was educational channel, educating people with the best information out there. Any comments, questions, criticisms down below. Give you a thumbs up if you found it helpful. Thumb it down if you don't like my face. And we'll see you next video. Easter Sunday, signing out. Durianrider.